an affluent single lady, in a moment of impulse, decided to leave her tens of millions in inheritance to 4 cats. As in her later years, she had no children, only the cats accompanied her through every season. She shared her idea with her personal lawyer. Although there had been no precedent in history for animals to be named as primary heirs, the lawyer still drafted a special contract for the lady, ensuring that after her passing, all her inheritance would go to the female cat and her 3 kittens. At that moment, the butler, who was ironing clothes next door, overheard their conversation. He had served the lady all his life, yet in the end, he was not the primary heir. The butler did some calculations. A cat's lifespan is about 12 years. By then, he would probably be dead and unable to spend the money. He couldn't just sit back and do nothing. He had to find a way to get rid of these cats. To do it seamlessly, he added a large amount of chemical additives to the cat's food, so that they would die silently in their sleep from poisoning. But at that time, the female cat, Dutsuesi, was completely unaware of the impending danger. To cultivate the musical talents of the kittens, she made sure they practiced music every day. The white kitten was born with a voice like a lark. The black kitten was skilled at playing the piano. The spiritual black and white keys were a melody that struck straight to the heart. The orange kitten had a natural talent for painting, being extremely sensitive to every color. Soon, the butler came in with bowls of milk. The 3 innocent kittens pounced on them, not knowing that a large amount of sleeping pills had been added to the milk. While they were enjoying their meal, a mouse pushed a cookie out. After getting the cat's consent, the mouse also drank the milk with sleeping pills. Not long after, they fell into a deep sleep. At night, the butler quietly took the 4 sleeping cats out of the house. To completely get rid of these 4 cats, and secure his position as the primary heir to the property, the butler planned to abandon the 4 cats in the countryside. The car passed by Notre Dame de Paris, and finally arrived at the rural farm. The screeching of the wheels attracted the interception of 2 dogs. The butler's car directly crashed off the side path. The barks of the dogs mixed with the butler's curses. Finally, the car flew out from under the bridge, and onto the road. But in any case, the result met his expectations. He had finally succeeded in abandoning the 4 cats in the countryside. Not long after, the female cat, Dutsuesi, was awakened by thunder. The surroundings were clearly in the wild. She hurried to find her 3 kittens. After searching, she found the white kitten on a tree branch, and successfully reunited with the gray kitten that had fallen into the water, although they had been abandoned in the countryside. Fortunately, the female cat was still with her kittens. Soon, a bolt of lightning struck, and heavy rain poured down instantly. The female cat, Dutsuesi, quickly called her kittens to get into the cradle, to shelter from the heavy rainstorm. At that moment, they only wanted to return to the lady's side.